Alrighty then, well, goodies positioning in the center, everybody. I'm coming back from an incredibly shitty day, and if you take a notice in the corner, yeah, we still didn't record the Season 10 finale. It's just production, how it works. Welcome back to more Hunger Games Simulator. Last episode, we did Beavis and Butthead, so starting off this week, we are doing Star Fox. A game series that I myself have only ever played one entry of. Can you guess which entry I played? I'll give you a hint. It's 64, guys. Anyways, I do have a bit of a thing. So, Goku, Vegeta, Mentor, Deadweight, on again, off again love interest, From Adventure, Splinter, Dead, Evil Goku, Evil Vegeta, Evil Old Guy. I like to flirt with everybody. Uncle Andros! I am Andros, ruler of the world! No one knew you for years. Huh? 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 Oh, hey, mentionables. With that being said in mind, the first character I'm picking is the coolest one on this list, Falco Lombardi. And for the second character, who's gonna be my second? Let's just go with Wolf O'Donnell. Fuck Fox. Your dad is dead! Can we talk about that real quick, Fox? As the troops stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Andrew, Octoman, and Cat all run away. General Scales takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Bill, Falco, Captain Shears, all of them run away. Zocco finds a canteen full of water. Crystal runs away from the cornucopia. Wolf takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. The Anglar Emperor runs away from the cornucopia. Zold grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Zazan runs away from the cornucopia. Pigma stabs James in the back with a trident. If you don't know the lore of Star Fox, James is Fox's dad. He's dead, but he was also the original team captain of the original Team Star Fox, which included James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare. These three were the originals. Pigma betrays the team, and James dies directly due to Pigma's betrayal. Peppy's alive and joins up with Team Star Fox to kind of honor his father's legacy. So this is so fitting for this series' lore. Anyways, Peppy runs away from the cornucopia. General Pepper snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Slippy runs away from the cornucopia. Leon finds a bag full of explosives. Tricky, Fox, the Aporoid Queen, and Andros share everything they gather before running. No. Panther snatches a pair of size. Day 1. Crystal questions her sanity. Andros goes hunting. Peppy collects fruit from a tree. Octoman travels to higher ground. Captain Shears camouflages himself in the bushes. Pigma receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. General Scales runs away from Fox. General Pepper and the Anglar Emperor hunt for their tributes. Zold's trap kills a Aparoid Q, or the Queen. Slippy is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Bill receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Zazan overhears Cat and Andrew talking in the distance. Panther defeats Leon in a fight but spares his life. Zocco attacks Wolf but he manages to escape. Tricky injures himself and Falco searches for firewood. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. James McCloud from District 4 and the Aparoid Queen from District 9. No district is out just yet, but we've gone from 24 survivors to 22. Wolf and Leon huddle for warmth. Zold receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tricky tries to sing himself to sleep. Octoman and Cat tell stories about themselves to each other. Slippy cooks his food before putting his fire out. Fox tries to treat his infection. Bill and Andrew sleep in shifts. Bill and Andrew's excellent adventure. Zocco and Andros run into each other and decide a truce for the night. Captain Shears, Falco, and Zazan discuss the games that might happen in the morning. Crystal receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The Anglar Emperor and the Panther talk about Chibi still alive. General Scales and Pigma sleep in shifts. Peppy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. General Pepper attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Fitting. Because your whole thing is, Star Fox, do this thing that my army cannot do! Star Fox! The Anglar Emperor stalks Wolf. Zako and Zolj hunt for the tributes. Bill, Peppy, and Andrew hunt for the tributes. I can believe you two hunting together, but not Andrew. Leon attacks Slippy, but he manages to escape. Where was that energy in 64, dickweed? Fuck you. Pigma, Crystal, and General Scales hunt for other tributes. I can kind of believe Crystal working for Pigma, considering events, but not Scales, I don't know. Andros sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Panther attacks Captain Shears, but he manages to escape. Tricky picks flowers. Cat travels to higher ground. Fox stabs Zazan in the back with a trident. Falco bashes Octoman's head against a rock several times. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. General Pepper from District 4, Zazan from District 11, and Octoman from District 10. With that, District 4 is the first district completely out, and we have gone from 22 survivors to 19. Hope you weren't rooting for District 4. I'm glad I wasn't. Anyways, Andrew and Tricky fight Zako and Captain Shears. Andrew and Tricky survive. Falco, Panther, and Fox discuss the games that might happen in the morning. Crystal's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bill and Peppy run into each other and decide truce for the night. Slippy just started a fire. Leon cries himself to sleep. The Anglar Emperor lets General Scales into a shelter. Wolf questions his sanity. Cat tends to Zolj's wounds. Andros throws a knife into Pigma's chest. Your daddy screamed real good before he died, Fox. You mean like what I'm going to do? What? Zolj scares Andrew off. Slippy forces Andros to kill Tricky or Peppy. He refuses to kill, so Slippy kills him instead. Okay, first off, Slippy, how the hell did you get to hold Andros, of all people, hostage? Second, why would you force him to kill one of your shipmates, or a dinosaur prince you helped save? And third, Andros, you try to take over the world. Why wouldn't you try to kill the people sending you off? And fourth, Slippy, how the fuck did you kill Andros? So many questions. The Anglar Emperor and General Scales were together for the day. Cat begs for Crystal to kill her. She refuses, keeping Cat alive. Panther searches for a water source. Wolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Fox throws a knife into Leon's head. Falco is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Why was that so hard to say? And Bill receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zako from District 10, Captain Shears from District 8, Pigma from District 6, Andros from District 7, and Leon from District 5. With that, Districts 4 and 10 are all completely out, and we have gone from 19 survivors to 14. Yeah. Already 10 dead. I love that Fox is leading in kills with 2 compared to Falco's 1. Alright, moving forward. Andrew climbs a tree to rest. Cat and Zolj hold hands. Panther convinces General Scales to snuggle with him. Wolf looks at the night sky. Tricky receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bill tends to his wounds. Falco, Slippy, Fox, and Crystal tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Anglar, Emperor, and Peppy run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Peppy hunts for other tributes. The Anglar Emperor and Fox hunt for other tributes, not holding hands. Cat constructs a shack. Scales searches for firewood. Tricky chases Bill. Crystal stabs Slippy with a tree branch. Sorry, Emil. Panther explores the arena. Andrew stalks Wolf. Zolj is pricked by thorns of picking berries. And Falco receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 1 cannon shot, and it's Slippy from District 2. Still only districts 4 and 10 out, but we did go from 14 survivors to 13 survivors. I'm just realizing that, like, half of Falco's face is just a beak. He's still the coolest member of the team. And he's had no official flight training, can you believe that? He rivals Fox, who's considered the best pilot outside of Falco. God, Andrew receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Wolf spears Falco in the abdomen. You know, between the two of you, I would have preferred Falco winning, but okay, sure, whatever. Zolj poisons Crystal's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies, so Zolj is dead, not Crystal. Bill defeats Fox in a fight but spares his life. Panther and General Scales huddle for warmth. Cat receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Peppy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The Angler Emperor stabs Tricky while his back is turned. Cat tries to spear Fish with the trident. Andrew sets the Angler Emperor on fire with a Molotov. Fox makes a wooden spear. General Scales fishes. Bill receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Panther picks flowers. You need a new rose, buddy. Wolf constructs a shack. Crystal makes a slingshot. And Peppy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. With that, 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Falco from District 1, Zolj from District 11, Tricky from District 3, and the Angler Emperor from District 9. With that, Districts 4, 9, 10, and 11 are completely out, and I think we're down to the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Number 6. Number 7. Oh, no, we're down to 9. Okay. Top 9. Andrew dies from an infection. Panther, General Scales, Fox, and Peppy sleep in shifts. Cat kills Crystal with her own weapon. Wolf climbs a tree to rest. Bill attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, lemons, and memoirs from Tribute's families. General Scales decides not to go to the feast. Wolf, Cat, and Fox get into a fight. Wolf triumphantly kills them both. Bullshit. Also, how is Peppy the longest lasting member of both Star Fox teams? Peppy stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away, and Panther accidentally steps on a landmine. So, top 3. Peppy fishes, Wolf makes a slingshot, and General Scales unknowingly eats toxic berries. Top 2. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Andrew from District 7, Crystal from District 3, Bill from District 12, Cat from District 12, Fox from District 1, Panther from District 6, and General Scales from District 8. So districts 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are all out. Wolf strangles Peppy with a rope. Oh hey, Wolf O'Donnell wins. I get a win this episode. Neat. Finally, something goes my way. For context, I took my driver's test and I failed a second time. And my permit renews. So now I gotta get a physical. So now I have to get a physical redone. Just so that way I can retake my permit test. Just so I can have another chance at my driver's test. Which, if I fail it again, because that would make it my 3rd time, I have to retake my permit test again. God himself is saying no driving, and I need to drive. My life would improve if I can drive. I even had a freaking car lined up ready to buy. But this is not the place for me to vent my frustrations. It is your escape. So let's move on to, in 24th, James McLeod. In 23rd, the Aparoid Queen. In 22nd, General Pepper. In 21st, Zazan. In 20th, Octoman. In 19th, Zako. In 18th, Captain Shears. In 17th, with 1 kill, Pigma Dengar. In 16th, with 1 kill, Andros. In 15th, Leon Pawalski. In 14th, with 1 kill, Slippy Toad. Really? Falco was 13th? I thought he was like way higher than that. Well, yeah, Falco got 13th with 1 kill. Zold got 12th with 1 kill. Tricky got 11th with 2 kills. Anglar Emperor got 10th with 1 kill. In ninth with 3 kills is Andrew Oikoini. I don't know how to say his last name. In 8th with 1 kill is Crystal. In 7th we have Bill Gray. In 6th with 1 kill is Cat Monroe. In 5th with 2 kills is Fox McCloud. In 4th is Panther Caroso. Panther Caroso, I think. In 3rd, General Skills. In 2nd, our farthest going pacifist, the longest lasting member of both Star Fox teams, Peppy Hare. And the winner with 4 kills to his name is Wolf O'Donnell of Team Star Wolf. It was a little under average for a week. District placements in 12th, 4, in 11th, 10, in 10th, 11, in 9th, 9, in 8th, 7, in 7th, 3, in 6th, 12, in 5th, 1, in 4th, 6, in 3rd, 8, in 2nd, 2, and in 1st, 5. There you have it. That will conclude it for the Star Fox Hunger Games Simulator. The next one I am recording is going to be I Hate Them from Season 10. So now you get to know production order. But the next one you'll be seeing is Persona, another game franchise I really like. So stay tuned for that. But until that time happens, you know the name, you know the drill, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.